Welcome to Spiritually Imperfect, the show where the metaphysical meets the practical. This is your space to explore the mysteries of the universe, embrace spiritual growth, and connect with the energies all around us. No one spiritual journey is perfect, but that's the beauty of it. Hosts Mike and Jen bring their unique blend of perspective, humor, and heartfelt nature to every episode. Whether encouraging, facilitating readings, or diving into exploring mediumship, energy healing, or searching for clarity, Spiritually Imperfect is a place to where discussions of the collective experiences that we all share comes to the surface. Now, here are your hosts of Spiritually Imperfect, Michael Christopher and Jennifer Lee.
Good morning, Michael.
Hello.
Hello. Here we are on the right day and everything.
It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. Happy
It is
Wednesday.
November 19th.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Where did it go?
I can't believe we're, almost through November.
Right? It's Thanksgiving this week. Crazy, crazy. Hello, everyone. I see you there. Kimmy, Sierra, CJ, Michelle.
Jess, good morning.
Yeah, there's Jess.
Morning from Montana. I think we're supposed to get some snow here soon. Not today.
I was wondering how the weather was treating you. We're supposed to get snow.
It's cold. I got to turn my light down a little bit. It's a little bright. There we go.
Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it? Hello, Brenda. Hi, Cheyenne.
So today,
What are we talking about today, Michael?
I have no idea.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
I was waiting to see if something would pop in.
If anything comes in.
Something's there. Something's right there in the ether that I'm trying to kind of reach out and grab onto because I feel there's something I need to say. I just don't know what it is right now.
Good morning,
it's something
Chris.
about mediumship. I know that. It has to do with expectations, but we've talked about that.
Expectations for the sitter?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we talked about that. Go ahead, and then I have a thought on that, but it's the other way around.
Well, it's the expectations from the sitter, and it's actually, again, for anybody that's new, which I don't know if you're new, say you're new. But it's how spirit communicates. And I mean, I know we've talked about it, but I think it's a topic that people are always curious about, especially when they've tried to connect themselves. I mean, we've had people ask that question over and over, and I've heard the comments that, well, am I doing it right? I never get anything, how does this work? And again, thanks to TV, I think what we see on TV is exaggerated, of course, because it's produced. But as we've said before, spirit communication is very subtle and it's a thought. At least that's how it is for me. Everybody's going to be different, but I think a majority of people that do this work, the information comes in as a thought. And that's the tricky part. Because I think people are still expecting it to be very in your face, very, it's like someone's talking
the wow factor, right?
Right. And it's not like they step in and they start off with a dialogue. I mean, yes, it can be that way. And I'm trying to keep it boiled down. There are a lot of similarities when I connect. But then again, I mean, there's always variance. I've talked about the names before. Sometimes names will just flow in, but I don't expect to get names. I literally, the only thing I've ever asked the spirit is when they come in that they help me identify who they are, like immediately. I'm not talking like 5 minutes words. I'm talking within a minute, I know who this person is. And that's just something that I've, expected from them. And it's something I'd say we work together with that, hey, as soon as you come in, help me identify you. Give me what your people will understand. Once we get through that and they have no doubt that this is you, I'm out of the way. And the message
We'll
is,
go
I'm just your
forward.
telephone.
Right.
But then from that point on, again, it's subtle. It's almost like that fleeting thought. And still, even though I've been doing this for 10 years, a little over 10 years now, it's almost like I have to remind myself it's those very little thoughts that come through that I need to talk about because they're not my thoughts. So again, it's just we have to give what we're getting. And I'll see people in the comments saying, I'll give information. And then they'll say, well, what's their name or what's their favorite color? Or did they say XYZ? I'm like, if they didn't give it to me, I have nothing to give you.
Right. And that's
is exactly what I'm giving you. Whatever
come
I
on,
got,
sweet.
here you go.
Right. Right. And that's what I always say. Like, I will always give you everything that is coming through to me. So if I didn't say it, I don't have that piece of information
Right.
In that moment. Hello, Stephanie. So I see a lot of new people coming in.
Hello,
Just
Christine.
say, hello. So there's Bridgie, Shannon. Joni says a signier sign. We're always looking for signier signs, right?
Hello, Jacqueline.
I see you there, Crystal. Shannon, right back at you. Diane is here. There's Jacqueline.
Hello, Crystal.
Yeah, Jess, test the medium. That's what it feels like. And it can put a lot of pressure on the medium. When I first started and people would do that, I'd try to get that information. And then I was like, no, I don't need to get that information. I don't need it. This is what they're giving me, right? And this is what we're going what we're going with. Hello, Crystal.
Yeah, and I always tell people too, like I have very little experiences, or I've had very little experiences with people testing me. Maybe it's just my persona that don't do that.
Yeah.
But I always tell them that let spirit come through first. Save your questions for the end. I will leave time for them. But most of the time, what they're wondering or what they want to hear about usually comes through during the reading itself, because spirit already knows what they want to know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, I can only speak from my experience. I have to put a lot of effort in keeping my conscious mind out of the way completely, because I don't want my mind kicking in and thinking about anything, because that's when the reading or the information gets derailed, because then my human mind will try to add to the story. I don't want to do that. So when somebody asks the question, now my human mind's in the way. My mind's in the way, and now I have to shift back to that that empty space, which there's a lot of that in my mind anyway.
It's just getting there, though, right?
So
just getting there. Good morning, Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer, I just wanted to say I saw you this morning pulling cards. I didn't have time to stop by, but I just wanted to say good for you. Like, I was so excited to see you there doing your thing this morning, and I'll keep an eye out and I'll jump in. I'd love to jump in and watch when I have the time. Hello, Erin. So I wanted to talk really quick on the flip side of mediumship. I wanted to talk about, and I think she's in here. I saw her in here. I had somebody come and visit me the other day, and we were kind of talking about imposter syndrome and what it takes to do this work. And I was very, very just straight up honest with her. We can all do the work, right? We don't have to be meditating for hours. We don't have to love to go to yoga. We don't have to worry about decalcifying the pineal gland. We don't have to do all of these things to have the connection. Once you connect, if this is something you want to do and this is the work that you want to do, once you connect, you're going to find your groove. You're going to find what works for you. You're going to find what makes it easier for you. The rituals and the routines and all of the things that we read about are not necessary. Mediumship is you. The rest is just what is surrounding it. If you can get through that, like, God, get through what the world tells you to be and come right here, right? Come right here. Yeah. This is where it is. This is where the connection is. And from here, you will find in all of this, I got to call it bullshit, sorry, but in all of this that's floating around outside of it, you will find what works for you, or you will create something brand new that works for you. So stop worrying about that. You're very welcome, Jennifer. I see that. Stop worrying about that. Connect right here. This is where it is. And again, just like Michael said, it's going to come through as a thought, right? It's going to come through feeling like maybe you're making it up.
Mm-hmm.
Our mind has to process it. Spirit uses our mind, uses our situations, uses our life and our experiences to speak through us. So it is going to feel that way if you find yourself having a memory, and it feels like it's yours. Spirit can be using that to speak to you. So pay attention to those things. You have everything you need, and it's right here. I just wanted to say that again. It kind of broke my heart in that session, listening to her feel like possibly she wasn't good enough. Maybe she didn't fit in with the spiritual group. Like,
I don't fit into
we
any
don't,
group.
right? That's the thing. Like, I don't either. Just it's you are your mediumship, your personality, what you do. That's going to come through in your mediumship. That's what makes everybody so unique and so different, and makes mediumship just this beautiful, beautiful connection. Is just coming straight through who you are, not through this other stuff. So, okay, that's it. I'm done.
Well, we've talked about the rituals, and I
Yeah.
know sometimes that's going to rub people the wrong way. I'd like to know where this decalcifying the pineal gland, or whatever the heck it's called, came from, because
Don't know.
I'm sorry, again, I know this is going to flag people and trigger people, but it's bullshit. I'm sorry. And here's why I say that. Because I hear people say, well, you got to decalcify because your third eye is blocked. Everybody out in the audience right now, anybody watching right now, in your mind, picture an elephant. Okay? In your mind, and I know this is something that I've learned too. There are people that cannot visualize in their mind, and it's rare, but it happens.
Really?
But yes, everybody, can you picture an elephant in your mind? If you can see an elephant, your third eye is freaking fine. Okay? Because that's exactly what it is. And again, I do go into rants because there's so much false information out there that people have bought into. And that's where the problems creep up. They think, well, I got to do all this, this, and this. I'm like, no, when I get annoyed, I start.
Are we getting passionate?
I'm getting passionate. I'll use that word instead of fired up. You are a spirit. You are a spirit. This is nothing foreign to you. That's part of the empowerment that we try to achieve during our show. Is you don't need anything. You already have it. It's just understanding and remembering how this works. That's it.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
Hello, Katie.
If you believe, I'm sorry, but if you believe you have all these blocks and all these issues, guess what your reality is going to be? And I know that's probably triggered a whole bunch of people right now, but I'm sorry. I want people to understand that you are capable of these, I don't even want to say gifts. They're not gifts. This is a part of who we are. I'll stop there. I'll be getting the mail soon.
We'll be getting the mail. That's
I spent $4,000 to decalcify my pineal gland because somebody that's very popular on TV told me I had to do it.
No, you do not. So I'm looking at Lydia's comment. She said, I had a dream. It was like I was awake. Saw a translucent being and my son up by the bed. Been happening a lot. So those are spirit visits.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That is a message from spirit. That's a message from your son. Just letting you know that he is around. So just take some comfort in that, Lydia. I think that's beautiful.
And that's there's nothing more special than when you have the experience for yourself.
Right.
And I'm probably equally annoyed with how long it took my brothers and my sister to come through after they passed. I mean, my first brother, Jason, I want to say it was like 7 years before I had a visit from him. And I'm like, dude, what the freaking hell took you so long? And the thought was, again, there's no time there. So it was like, what are you talking
Right.
about? I just left. So in their mind, or their essence, whatever you want to say, there is no time. So it's us. And yeah, it's frustrating to us that sometimes it takes a while to get those visits. I don't have an answer for that or an explanation of why sometimes it happens immediately and sometimes it takes a while. But they're there. I mean, they're literally a thought. And one more thing. And I've talked about how I connect, and there is no process that you need, right? Literally, if you're sitting here right now listening to me go on and on and on about whatever I'm going on and on about, I'm going to teach you right now how to connect to the spirit world. Think of the spirit world, right? Think of whatever you imagine it to be, heaven, the spirit realm, whatever you call it. Think about it right now. You are now connected. That's all you have to do. You just set the intention to connect with those in the spirit world. There's literally nothing else you have to do. Okay? Yes, there are exercises and techniques, because people worry about, well, I need to close myself off. I'm not going to tell you what your experience is like, but for me, I've never had to open and close. Okay? I set those intentions like day one when I started this journey. When I sit down to work, I'm open. When I'm not sitting here doing work, I am closed. I don't.
Right.
I have no awareness of the spirit world when I'm not doing this work. And that just comes with practice. But literally, to connect, all you have to do is just think of the spirit world. Now think of the person you want to connect with. Pay attention to the thoughts, feelings, and emotions that you feel in that moment, because that's them with you, and that's them trying to connect with you. That's all there is to it. Yes, I'm getting very passionate this morning.
I can feel it, Michael.
But I just want people to understand, because I want them to experience this for themselves. You don't need a medium. You don't. Yes, it's nice to get those messages through a medium because it's more objective. You're getting, the message through somebody else, which is, it is important. But when you get the message yourself, there's nothing like it.
Oh, let's see. Let's scroll up and look at some comments. Boy, we had a lot of people jump in.
Yes, good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Who's new? Who's new?
Good morning. Good morning.
Who's new and has never heard Jennifer and I go on a rant before?
I think Michael's on the rant this morning.
I'm on a rant this morning.
I'm just listening. I'm just supporting, just holding space for the rant.
I don't know. I just get annoyed. No, I better stop right there. I'm done. I'm done with the ranting. We'll save more for next week.
Done with the ranting.
Jess is new. Yeah, right.
It's the alignment in the stars today. Good morning, Candace. Meditation. Guided meditation online. Yes, absolutely. So those are when sometimes I don't know how to meditate. I'm not very good at it, right? And so I actually started with meditations, guided meditations that could kind of help me get into the flow. So YouTube, wherever, there's tons of them.
I personally do not like guided meditations, because the minute that I kind of go into my own little world, someone's flapping their teeth on the guided meditation, and it snaps me out of it. So I either like just calming music, or I just sit in a chair and just sit. You just got to do what feels right for you. And you don't have to do long meditations. At least I should say I don't. No. I don't have the attention span. I don't have the patience. But again, we've talked about the meditation before. Meditation is just bringing yourself, into that moment and not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future. You're just in the moment. Those thoughts in your mind will never disappear. This is a quote I read. The only time you're going to have that happen, like when I'm talking about no thoughts, is either you've reached enlightenment or you've passed away. Other than that, the mind is always going to go. The
The
trick
mind's gonna
is
keep going.
to let the thought come in, acknowledge it, and let it go, and just continue. You know, my first teacher, she said, just pay attention to the air going in and out of your nose or your mouth. That kind of brings you back to center. And you don't need meditation to connect. I'm going on a rant again. You do not need to
No, you
meditate to
don't.
connect.
No, you absolutely do not.
No.
Again, that's one of those things that you will like make your own way. You'll find, does that help me still my mind? Meditation is good for being in your own energy, right? It's for understanding what your energetic field feels like. That way, when a spirit does come in, you understand, you know what is yours, right? So you know when other, I'm losing my words, Michael. When other
It's the
energy,
age we've reached. That's going
yes,
to
I
happen.
know that's part of it. When another energy comes around. So I had to giggle at some of these comments, Michael. Just said you brought your soapbox out today.
I did.
Katie says that you're passionate, your ramblings. That's why most of us keep coming back. So there you go.
Well, I'm glad. I mean,
There you
I
go.
can't say how much I appreciate, you know, everybody showing up each week and to any lives that we do. And, you know, I hope I've made a difference, you know, and helped you in some way. I mean, I think the internet can be a cruel place. So if you keep coming back, there must be some value we're providing.
Something, right? Something that's bringing you back. Okay. I do have a gentleman in spirit. He's been here for a minute, so I would like to speak with him. Give me just a minute. He feels there's one thing I don't even know the connection yet, but I got to tell you what he's showing me. He's showing me, you know, the toy cars that would be collected, the little toy cars. There's a bunch of them that are actually still in boxes. He's making me feel like some of them have never been opened, and somebody has this collection of his. Again, they're the toy Hot Wheels or something in the
Yep.
boxes. You know what that's the word I'm looking for. He doesn't feel like he was very old when he passed. He was definitely, I mean, he 50-ish maybe is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling right around 50-ish. And he passed this collection of cars in boxes. So I'm going to leave that there and see if anybody can understand that. The cars are really important. That's the first thing he's showing me is these cars. Kim, I can't tell you the exact type of car. They're like if you understand the toy cars in a box, that's the best that I can tell you. Some of them are still in the box. He is telling me that some of them have never been opened. It was a collection. Does the age make sense to you, Kim? He doesn't feel that he was very old. He feels in his 50-ish. I'm going to leave that there.
And I'm getting the name Roy, and I'm also feeling that he would have passed from a heart attack. But that's just what this is Jennifer's connection. I'm just a
Okay,
bystander.
he was in hospital 50s. Okay, and you understand the cars. Okay, no, connect in, Michael. This is when it gets fun. What's going on? I don't know what's going on with the cars. It's like you will not let the cars go. Do you have the collection? Do you have the collection of cars?
Oh, his name was Randy. Okay, because I was getting the R name. So, okay.
Very good. Sorry, you guys. I was really sick the last couple of days, so my voice, I can feel it cracking. I can hear it cracking.
Jim Beam really helps.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so
hello, Donna.
Your sister has the collection. Okay, as long as there is a connect. He's also showing me something right now. This is funny. There is there are tree ornaments of the cars. Do you understand that? He's showing me one that is actually hanging on the tree. Do you understand that? Okay, he was her husband. Okay. Is this the first Christmas without him? Because I don't know why he's showing me it on the tree. Yes, you understand. Okay. Thank you. Michael, you said that thing about Jim Beam. Now I can't stop seeing a shot. So that's interesting. I don't know if that's my mind because you said that, and here's where I have to take my mind out of it, like we were just talking about, right? But I got to throw it out there now because, he passed in 2003. Interesting. Okay. Is that ornament come out every year for him though? Is that why he's showing me that? Wait. Okay, perfect. I'm going to leave that there with you, Kim. Just know I'm glad that you are seeing. I'm glad that you are seeing the signs. Know that he is around. I don't know if your sister is open for a message or not, but kind of feel like she is, or he would not be here. Is there? He's talking about a son. I do feel that the son is living. He is acknowledging son. Do you understand that? Oh, I love it. She puts the car ornaments on the tree each year. Okay, so he is acknowledging that. He is also acknowledging a son in the living. He's talking about wishing he had taken better care of himself. He does. Okay. Oh, okay. His son passed a few years ago. Okay. I feel like he's in the living. That's very interesting. He is acknowledging the son. I don't want to make that fit. We are on like limited time today. So know this. He is acknowledging the son. He is also saying that he talks about wishing he had taken better care of himself. He's making me feel like there were some conditions that he was aware of that he didn't take very seriously at the time. So he is acknowledged he waited too long to go to the doctor. Okay, so he is acknowledging that. Please know that it is okay now. I feel like the biggest message is that he is just around. Let your sister know that he knows that she still puts those ornaments on the tree for him every year to honor him. It's spiced rum. That's what I'm seeing, Michael. You said something about Jim Beam. Suddenly I'm seeing spiced rum. So I'm going to leave that with you too as well, Kim. And thank you for being open. Do you have anything, Michael?
Yep. The entire time you were talking, I kept seeing I kept seeing an individual like on a pond. And I feel this is hockey. And I kept seeing this image over and over. So I don't know if he was into hockey, but I keep seeing this. It's like I'm out on a pond. That's the scene I keep seeing over and over. It's just playing hockey on a pond because I see a goal set up. So I don't know if he was into hockey, but other than that, I was I kept making fun of his name because every time his name would echo in my mind. I kept seeing reference to Austin Powers and being Randy. Which is a 70s term. So I feel like maybe that was just a sense of humor coming through as well.
You're very welcome, Kim. Also, like I keep hearing from him for your sister that, you know what? He says things were not always perfect. He would have done, he would do it again. He doesn't regret anything, and he would do it again with your sister. So please pass that on. And again, thank you for honoring him. He says thank you for honoring him with the ornaments. She says he liked Austin Powers.
Okay. All right. So if you're just joining us, good morning, welcome in. Appreciate everybody being here. Let's pull some cards.
Okay. What cards did you have today, Michael?
Since you said you love this sound.
He brought his tea leaf cards in a...
I have the tea leaves.
Oh, they're obnoxious. Okay.
So they're obnoxious. So am I.
Just shake.
They fit my personality.
You're very welcome, Kim.
Let's see. Beth White, I'm going to pull one for you. So this is interesting. So I got two. So these sometimes they have the time of year dates, like months. So that was the first one I pulled up was October. But then I got reference to a ring. So Beth, let me just read what it says and then I'll feel into this. But a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So I don't know, I feel like I need to go back to October. Would you understand a new beginning, like a business or partnership that began in October? Because I don't feel this is actually like a wedding. I feel this is more of a partnership. And I haven't used these often, so this is kind of experimental as well. So I'll just wait for Beth to say if she understands that or not. This is weird because when I feel into it, I feel this is something connected to the family. Like this could be you, but I feel in the family, somebody started a business or started a partnership in October. No? Okay, then I'm way off. Let me feel into this a little bit more. I don't think this is future because I definitely don't make futures. Your husband's birthday is in October, but I wasn't feeling a birthday. I'm just going to let that one go because that's weird.
Are you going to pull another one, Michael?
Hey, Beth, let me ask you this. And I get a lot of military references. Is there somebody in the family that was a colonel in the military? And if I'll put this out there to the group, if this is making sense to you, please let me know. Because even though I'm intending to connect with Beth, I feel this gentleman stepped forward that would have been a colonel in the military. But he's making me feel this would have been like Vietnam era. All right. Does anybody else understand a person connected to the family that would have been a colonel in the military? I keep seeing Vietnam. I keep seeing Vietnam as a reference. He is making me feel that he would have passed of cancer because he's showing me Agent Orange. He would have lived to be mid-70s. And again, you have to take like 95% of this or it isn't for you. So again, male, would have passed of cancer in his mid-70s as a result of like Agent Orange. He would have been a colonel in the military. I know this makes sense to somebody because he's coming through. Again, he has to be a military member. I feel officer, colonel. Christine Woods. Did you say this was your grandfather, Christine? Okay, grandfather. Okay. Let me just see what else he comes through with. I'm hearing the name Steve over and over, so I don't know if there's a Steve connection. I'm seeing your comments, Christine. So I'm working with Christine right now. So again, whatever I gave you, you have to take all of it. So I'm not going to add to it. I'm not going to. So if what I gave doesn't fit, it's not for you. Sorry, I'm very direct. Don't have a Steve. That's fine. I keep seeing reference to August as well. But I feel August would be a birthday that he's referencing. So Bridget, you can understand that. Yes, I can take it all. Okay. So this could be between Bridget and Christine then. He showed me a car that he would have like maintained, but didn't. I don't feel he would have drove it that often. It does feel like an older car, like a restoration project of his, because he's showing me this car. Would you understand that? Your birthday's in August. Okay. I feel this car is a significant piece of evidence. Okay, I just want to know, does the reference to the car make sense? And I'm not going to spend too much time on this because it's the problem when we try to do medium. Yes, on the car. Okay. Just a little bit of his personality is he's making me feel like, well, and this is the nature of the military, but very direct. I feel he would have been misunderstood as being arrogant, but I feel like he always had people's best interest in mind. It was kind of like learn from my mistakes, learn from my experience. He would try to share that with people. And I feel he was like a very, because he's showing me these, I want to call them dad jokes, but he's making me laugh by, I don't even know what he's doing with his hands, but it's like the missing thumb trick. Or I don't even know how that works. It's like, I don't know. He's doing this stupid thing with the thumb.
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about. Where you pull your thumb off. My dad used to do that, but I can't. I know exactly what you're doing.
A 19 Cougar, the last car he bought was mine, trying to fix it. He had a nephew restore his cars. Okay. I will say this, though. Let me just see what he's got a message, though. And I feel this is directly for you, Bridget. Stop wasting your time with people that won't share their time with you. Stop chasing people and trying to keep them into your life. Again, it's a very direct message, but he's like, that's what I feel he wants to say to you is stop putting so much effort into people that won't give you the time of day. You're wasting your time. It actually makes me feel like this could be somebody in the family as well. So Bridget, thank you for being open. I know this is quick. And again, if people in the chat, if this message resonates with you, take it. This is how spirit works. Okay, so if you felt some of that was for you, take it. Okay. Oh, he was very, I'll say, passionate as well.
He's very passionate as well. Corey Winrow. I've got to find her comment. I can't pin it. Maybe Kelly can. So I was drawn to Corey earlier, and for whatever reason, I'm going to the ancestor spirit cards for you. So Corey, if you're here, let me know.
And then I'll go back and pull another card for Beth because okay, Bridget. So that's just way of his acknowledging it or letting you know he sees what's going on. It's kind of like you do you. Don't worry about anybody else.
Okay, Corey. There she is. Oops. Probably don't need half the deck.
No.
I don't know what that was about. Morning, Andrea. Andrea says hello from Canada.
Hello, hey.
All right, Corey, ancestor. Ooh, that one. Okay. They are sticky. Okay, so tune in and connect. So this is the card that I have for you. Basically, they are reminding you. Give me just a second. We kind of talked about this earlier about all of the stuff in the world that takes away from who we are, all of the stuff going around. I feel like there's a lot of that going around you right now. I feel like you need to take some time. Ancestors are telling you take some time, tune into yourself and connect with who you are. The outside, I want to say the word opinions. I feel like opinions are coming at you that are not yours. The outside opinions, the outside noise. Just take some time to tune into who you are and connect to who you are. Know that you are not your situation. You are not what is happening around you. There is so much more. You are being reminded of that. You are being reminded that you are enough. Just as you are. You are being reminded to dig a little bit deeper. And tune in and connect to who, again, this is the best way I can say it. Tune in and connect to who you are, not the bullshit that is happening around you. Because I feel like there's a lot going around you. I feel like it's getting in your head. I feel like you're being extremely hard on yourself. We're letting the noises of the outside world come in. Take a minute, sit back. I want to say self-care for you, which is as simple sometimes as taking a bath, as taking that 5 minutes to breathe in and remind yourself. I got to say this again, remind yourself that you are not what is happening. Okay. But you are more, you are deeper. And mama, I got to say this to you. You are doing great, mama. You are doing good. Okay. You're doing the best that you can. I can see it. I can see your struggle. And I really just want to remind you, I just feel really prompted to remind you that you are enough. You are doing enough. Circumstances will change for you. They will change and they will change for the better. Hang in there. I don't read the future, but for some reason, I'm feeling 4 months around you. I'm feeling a big shift that's going to come your way in about 4 months. So hang in there. You got this. Well, there is also a gentleman. I don't know if he is connected to you or not, but there is a young man in my awareness. He feels like he's maybe mid 20s. And he is, hang on just a second. He is taking accountability for his passing. I'm going to stop right there, Corey, and I want to see if he is connected with you. If not, he is connected with somebody else. I'm going to wait a second to see Corey's comment.
While she's waiting, I got to throw this up there because remember, Beth, I had the rings. I was going to go back to Beth. Look what just came up. There is going to be a wedding.
There it is.
Has to be. I'm going to listen to the card. So, Beth, if you're still listening, there may be a wedding coming soon in the family.
That's so funny. Okay, someone that was 35. Okay. This this one, yeah, this is definitely, I want to say that this is definitely more mid-20s. So, can you take the rest of that, Corey? Not about the gentleman, but the card that I pulled. Sandra, you okay? So I want to talk about him because he is here, mid-20s. He is okay. All right, he is mid-20s. He is taking accountability for his passing. He's talking about having some mental health challenges and issues that lasted for quite a. You're very welcome, Corey. That had been ongoing. He's acknowledging those struggles. He's also making me feel like, no, this is definitely a male, Beth.
Oh no, she was responding to the wedding.
Oh, got it. I'm confused. My brain is going. Okay, Sandra. So you understand that. Okay, he's also making me feel like that he did seek some help for some of this. A kind of on and off, It was something that was acknowledged, something he worked on, and he just had a moment. He wants to say that he just had a moment where he couldn't see. There was no clarity. There was just this kind of there was kind of this darkness in that moment that he was unable to have clarity on. Would you understand that? He is also saying thank you. I do feel like there was support for him with this. He says that there was support, that there was help. He was just in that moment where he was unable to reach out, but he is saying thank you. And now I'm losing my voice again. So would you understand that, Sandra? Around wrong people, wrong time. Okay. Yeah, because he is saying there's just this moment. There was this moment where he couldn't see clear. And would you understand support? Yes, help in younger years. Okay. Would you understand being a support for him though? Because this is what he's saying that's very important. He understands you were there. It's not that he doesn't know that you were there. That is important for you to understand. Does that make sense to you? Yes. Okay. So he's showing me speed. This is interesting. I feel like what I'm seeing is a drag strip. I don't know if that makes any sense with you, but I'm going to wait and see if you can understand what that is. It's speed. It feels, but I'm seeing it as a racetrack, as like a drag strip. Yes, you do understand that. Okay. Give me just a second. Michael, do you have something you feel? Okay, go ahead.
So, Sandra, if you're not familiar with double linking, so sometimes when either one of us starts a reading, we get kind of pulled into it. So I get thoughts and images that go through my mind as well. So what I keep seeing is, I hate to put this out there, but I see a reference to a weapon being used. And I feel that somebody feels responsible for either not locking up the weapon. And I've also got reference to an infinity tattoo. That may or may not fit in with this reading. I'm just sharing what I'm seeing.
She says yes.
So can you, I hate to ask this, but can you be, what part makes sense? Because it just helps us with the energy. Weapon. Okay. Again, I feel somebody feels responsible. Like, I should have locked that up. They're feeling responsible, but this is your son, correct? Because he's making me feel like this was my choice. Yes, tattoo. Okay. Well, I'm feeling the same things Jennifer was too. I feel like, and this is very, very common from readings I've felt before when somebody is struggling with mental health, because what they're showing you, it's like Robin Williams. Okay,
Right.
out in public, I'm fine, I'm funny, I'm happy, I like to, I enjoy being with people and making people laugh. But when I'm alone, he's like, I just felt like I was like in a deep, dark place. And again, he's acknowledging people trying to reach out and help him. What about the Goonies? The Goonies movie? I don't know. Sometimes we get random, but I got to talk about the Goonies. If you're familiar with that movie, you just show me that movie. So I just want to, and then I'll turn it back over to Jennifer because I'm thinking she's got some more stuff going on there.
No, you pretty much like.
But he is
really, that's what I was feeling, is that, you know what, such a genuine, loving soul. He felt very deeply. That's the other thing he tells me. He just felt everything so, so deeply. It's important for you to know that he knows that he was loved. That is important. That life was, that life was not always dark, right? What I see with him is a lot of this. And please know, hold the good times in your heart. And again, it's important for you to know from him that he knows he was loved. He knows he was supported. And he did feel that. Ooh, he's also, he's acknowledged. I know that we are a week from Thanksgiving, but do you set a place for him still? I'm seeing a place setting. And I don't know if that is symbolic or if that is physical, but the way I'm seeing it, it seems to be that it's a physical thing. Yeah, he loved tremendously. He felt a lot. Okay, so Sandra, I'll wait for your comment, but I'm going to just go ahead. I'm going to thank you for being open. You will always save a seat for him. I love that because he is showing me that, and that just gave me chills. So beautiful. Know that and know that he will be there. Okay. Gosh, thank you, Sandra. And I'm going to leave that with you, with his love and with mine.
And then I got to add some more stuff, Sandra. Sorry, he won't let this go. I feel he's trying to reference a dream that you may have had because he's showing me a waterfall and I'm seeing you two talking by this waterfall. So I feel this is out in nature. I feel this was like a visitation dream, but he's just painting the scene where you're standing next to a waterfall, just having this moment. And I don't know if you can take the nickname Chubbs or Chubby, but it's I'll just leave that where it is. And again, sorry for your loss, Sandra, but just know he's never gonna be far from you.
No, that seat you saved for him, like he just shows that seat you saved for him. Just know that he is there. Know that he is around. Go ahead, Michael.
Somebody's he's referencing another tattoo. So he had a friend named Chubbs. Okay. And the butterfly tattoo. There's a butterfly tattoo he's talking about. So there we go. And this butterfly has a name written on it too. I see a name associated with the butterfly tattoo. Well, tell Chubbs he says hello if you're still in contact because he wants to talk about Chubbs.
Love it. All right, Michael.
I have some extra time today if we want to go over a little bit. Okay. Yeah, if Kelly's okay with it, if you're okay with it.
I'm okay with it. Well, wait a minute. We'll see what Kelly says. See if anyone's...
Maybe she's taking a nap behind the scenes because it's early.
She's drinking that coffee we were telling her.
All good. Okay.
All good. All right, Michael, you're up.
I just want to see if Beth understood the, I will look into the, okay, good. So again, Sandra, just understand that he is, I normally don't like to drag out a reading in this kind of form, but he's insistent on this. Just know that where he is right now, he's letting me know, like, he's at peace. And I know that's cliche when we cross, because that's what it is, but he wants you to understand that, like, I am at peace, like my mind is right. Not that we have a mind, but my essence. I'm not the person I was in the physical. Because I feel this is a message for you to like really take heart with, to understand that he's not suffering in any way, physically, mentally, emotionally. It's like a breath of fresh air. Yes, he regrets how he passed, but he just wants you to understand like the joy that he has now and the feeling and the release that he has now. I it's sometimes hard to express the emotion. I'll try to put this in words, but take your best day you've ever had in this world, amplify that by a million. It's like that's what he's trying to convey, of how much peace he's at right now, and he's not alone. So I hope that gives you some comfort and peace.
Okay, so I saw a couple more people jump on. So I saw Joyce jump in. Good morning, Joyce. Hello, Brittany. And there's Kelly. Kelly popped in. You are very welcome, Sandra. Okay.
All right, Brittany, I'm gonna pull a tea leaf card for you, Brittany, because I just got pulled to your name. So let's just see what. I don't usually work with this deck, so. All right, fire. All right, so this is the card that came up for you, Brittany. It's the fire card. So strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. Let me just feel into this a little bit more. All right, I'm going to tell you what I feel. I feel with the symbology of the fire, it's time to ignite the passion or something that you've been putting off for yourself. So whatever project or something that you have in mind right now that's like would give you joy, that you've kind of pushed out of the way just for other, it's life, right? We push things out of the way. It's time to like get back to that and do something for yourself. That's just a reminder from your guides. It's time.
It's time. So, Brittany, this is an interesting card. I pulled one for you as well. It says, connect with past loved ones. And the one word on there, excuse me, is reconnect. So I know Brittany, and I know that Brittany knows what this means. So I'm just going to leave that right there. And it feels perfect on the back end of the card that you just pulled for her. So.
All right. And Joyce Whitaker, I'm going to pull one for you too.
I don't know how long my voice is going to let me go, Michael.
I'm telling you, Jim Beam is like the interesting. So Joyce, you got the wedge card. So let me just feel what this means. So I'm going to read it, but then I'm going to feel into it. So it says, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. I just feel this is a reminder to like trust your gut instinct about people. Okay. It's unfortunate, but some people don't have your best interest in mind. I just feel it's like really the overall message I'm getting about this is to trust your instincts when it comes to people and their character. That gut instinct is not wrong. Don't think it's your imagination. Trust it.
Hey, Joyce, I see, because your name's up here. Did you? And I'm laughing because I could see your profile is a cow, but what I'm feeling is a horse. Did you lose a horse? That's weird. Like I just see her name and I'm just seeing a horse. So I got to talk about it.
And Ashley, I just want to acknowledge your comment. Thank you so much. That's what this show is about. It really is. It really is. And I say that anytime I demonstrate mediumship, that even though you may not get a personal reading, we all share in the energy. The messages we can relate and we can resonate with the messages that do come through, and it does. I've said this over and over years ago before I knew this, that I had this ability, that watching John Edward on TV gave me so much comfort knowing that there was more beyond the physical world, even though I would, probably never get a message from John Edward. But that's what it's all about. So I appreciate you taking the time to type that out. Thank you.
I got to talk about the horse.
There's a horse.
There's a horse. That's why when I was saying, so you just lost a horse a few months ago, Joyce. Okay, because I kept seeing a horse as soon as I saw your name, and I can tell you that it's oh my goodness. I don't know much about horses, but it feels like a bay horse, which I don't even know where that word is coming from. Brown, is that maybe what it is? Brownish red? I don't know. But I'm seeing a bay horse, and I feel working horse. I feel this was a horse that you were very close to, and I'm so sorry because I know how animals can connect with us. I feel like you connected with this horse on that level. So please just know that the horse is. Did it run barrels? Is that what I'm seeing?
I'm feeling it had digestive issues because he's showing me diarrhea.
Wait for Joyce for a second.
Monty? I don't know.
Monty? Is that
I see the name Monty. I don't know where that fits in, but
I'm seeing this horse run really fast. It almost feels like barrels to me. So I don't know if that has any, if you can take that, Joyce, but I'm just gonna leave that there. Interesting. Trying to see if he'll show me anything else.
He showed me that he didn't like carrots. Which is odd, right? Horses love carrots, but he shows me, I'm just seeing this image in my mind right now as Jennifer talks. Like you go to feed him a carrot and it's almost like, no.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Again, this is irrational to our human mind, so I just go with it, but that's what I'm
so
saying.
Irrational. We just have to say it, right? It connects somewhere.
It makes me feel like he was the odd duck.
It's so funny.
It was my BLM horse.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. Do you know what that means, Michael?
No, I don't know horses either.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna move on, Joyce.
Oh no, I want to hear about this horse now.
Oh, about the carrots?
I want to hear if any of that made sense.
That's what Joni says. What horse doesn't like carrots?
That's why it didn't make sense, Joni, because I'm like, again, feel free to say no if it doesn't make sense, but he was showing me this carrot, trying to be fed a carrot and like turning his head away. But I did feel something with digestion. Again, I was seeing like diarrhea, and the name Monty. And
hello, Ty.
I want to pull a card for Suri. Hello, Suri. Welcome in. Glad you stopped by. Joni. Oh, Bureau of Land Management. Okay. It looked like she had swallowed one, though. No. Barsh.
I don't know.
Maybe he lost his appetite. I kind of just have to leave it to where I was seeing it because then my mind will kick in. But
oh, a wild horse made into a riding horse.
Ah, okay.
Okay, thank you. That would make sense for this. If that's what that is, it'll make sense for the speed that I'm seeing. I just see running. Okay, I don't know if that's. And she
hates carrots. Okay. I don't know.
Oh, now it's making sense. Okay.
And that's interesting because when pets come through, I ask them, give me something about you, your personality, something that's different from a typical behavior. And that's what it was. The first thing was like, I don't like carrots. I'm like, okay, that's
funny. Funny. Okay.
Sorry. So this is, I'm reading tea leaves, which is odd for me. So the old man, so I'm going to read it. And then I want to feel into it. It says dealings or relationships with an older man. I immediately feel that this is connected to family. So I don't know if you're currently dealing with somebody who's like very stubborn or hard-headed. And I know a little bit about you, and I know you're very passive. And it's like I almost feel like I need to remind you that it's almost like you got to remind yourself to be passive in this situation and don't get drawn into it. And you can be perfectly honest if that doesn't fit for you, but that's kind of where I felt I needed to go.
That's okay, Joyce. I was seeing the speed in the running, and that's where my mind is, right? I don't know. Oh, she was super swallowed a barrel. Gotcha. That's funny. All right, Ty, I have 3 decks here. Does it make a difference? I got an angel deck, I have a higher self deck, and I have an ancestor deck. So, or do you have a question?
Joyce's horse stay away. I'm feeling the personality of this horse, and I'm just laughing. Like if a horse had a personality, I know she said it's a female, but I feel like Abbott and Costello. Like I feel this like quirky, funny personality, which is, I mean, I know it's a horse, but I'm just laughing.
Okay, Ty, I want to go to. Give me just a second here. Okay, here's the card. You pull the strings that control your own life. Okay, so this card is reminding you that that you are in control of your own life. Every decision that you make, every decision. We are in the place we are today. This is huge to think of, right? We are in the exact moment that we are in today because of every decision that we have made previously. This card is reminding you, every decision you make now is bringing you to another place. So if you're in a place that you're not happy with, it is reminding you that you pull the strings that control your own life. Ultimately, you are in control. Does that mean it's easy? No. Not at all, but it's saying be mindful of the choices that you make today. They will determine where you are in the very next moment, actually, right? Not even the next day, but the very next moment. So it's just saying be mindful of the choices. You get to create your own destiny, whatever that looks like for you. You get to create your life. So it's just reminding you of that. Dream big. Also, I want to say dream big. Like you deserve big things. Dream big. Be mindful of the choices that you make, and you will manifest that. So that's what that card is reminding you. You pull the strings to control your own life.
I'm going to pull a collective tea leaf, and then I think it's time to call it a day. So before I pull my collective card, I just want to say thank you for everybody, or thank you to everybody for spending some time with us today. We appreciate each and every one of you. Again, I hope that everybody got something out of the messages that did come through today. And let me just see what the tea leaves have for us. Oh, wow. Interesting. So it's the vulture. So I'm going to read it. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Let me feel into that, though. It's actually what I'm feeling is opposite to that. So it's contradicting what the card said. I'm feeling that sometimes we have to, as hard as it may be, it's that don't judge a person by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. I think it's sometimes, this is a message I need to hear too, is not to there's sometimes we have to just understand that everybody's going through something. What you may see on the surface with somebody is not actually what they're really about. I think it's just being patient with people and having a little bit more understanding. Yeah, because I'm not feeling that like be careful, someone's out to get you feeling. It's more of just again have empathy with people and just be mindful, which is completely opposite of the card, but that's what I feel I need to say. And that's all I have to say about that.
And that's all we have to say about that. Until next time.
I think we're on Wednesday next
You're
week.
welcome, Kim. I think so.
We'll post. We'll make sure that
We're just gonna say we're on Wednesday, and then we'll
if
pivot,
not,
we'll adjust accordingly, right?
yep. So yeah, I guess we'll end it on that. Again, thank you, everybody. Oh, okay. Kelly's saying yes. So we will be back on Wednesday
Perfect.
at 11 a.m., which means Kelly has to get up early just for us. So thank you, Kelly. Thank you, everybody.
Wait, Michael, wait. Don't you have something you wanted to talk about? Don't you have like $25 off your sessions? And
see, that's why I need an assistant because my
and
mind
don't
is.
you also have a group
I do.
reading coming up? Let's talk about this.
So yes, through the end of 2025, all my sessions are $25 off. All my sessions are for 2 people. It can be you by yourself, but you're welcome to bring somebody else with you. So that's that. The second thing is I am doing a holiday event. I'm doing an online demonstration of mediumship, which is on the 15th of December. It's a Monday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Tickets are $25. All the information's on my website, so you can go there, just click the events tab and have a look around. And yes, so thank you for that reminder.
You're welcome.
And Kelly, I'll say this now. I know Kelly and I talked about when we do a live together. Kelly bought a ticket and Kelly wants to donate that ticket. So we're going to find a way. Maybe next week I'll draw for that. So if you're here next week, I'm going to pick somebody in the chat to take the
ticket.
I cannot talk.
The donated ticket, right?
There you go.
You have the donated seat. I love it.
There you go.
Perfect.
So that's that. Again, thanks everybody, and we'll see you next week.
See you later.